Well, a family business in Newton Aycliffe that championed leaving the EU is celebrating the launch of a brand new production line that is truly British. Washing machine manufacturer Ebac hopes the new start will offer more opportunities instead of competing with European exports. Mark Patterson reports.
In a post-Brexit world, it's a clean break for homegrown electronics firm Ebac. Today, the first purely British-made washing machines rolled off the production line at their Newton Aycliffe plant, the first in 20 years. For Ebac boss John Elliott, it's a steady but sure sign of things to come.
This day has been a long time coming. It's been a big project. We've taken a lot of time over it. We've got it right. And here we are manufacturing them in small volumes now. We're just going to ramp up from the volumes now. What has surprised me is the interest in the marketplace for the product. I thought it'd be harder work than it was. We're a new brand. Although we've got a good reputation of making reliable products, we're new in washing machines, so people have got to worry about that. So we've got to get some out there, sold, and as that experience builds, I would hope in 2 years' time we're making 200,000 pieces a year.
These new products have been 5 years in the planning and have been made possible with support from a £1 million regional growth fund.
The government we've got aid from the government on this to do the project, buy the equipment. It's been a big investment. The government have pitched in as well because they realise that manufacturing is essential for a good UK economy. And it's just as important to replace imports as export goods. Post-Brexit will either be the same as before or better. You know, that's the doubt, because I'm sure that we get control of the country, we can get better industrial strategies, we'll not be hamstrung by Brussels. So I would think we'll see more manufacturing in the UK in 3 years' time than now. I'm hoping other people will take this as well. I hope the government get involved in this idea of making goods that we currently import from Europe, make them in the UK. If we have tariffs with the European Union, which is quite likely, it makes more sense to manufacture in the UK. So I can only see the future being more and more manufacturing in the UK.
John led the charge for an anti-EU Business for Britain campaign earlier this year. And he firmly believes that Ebac's washing machines would have happened anyway, regardless of being in or out of Europe.
As well as this project, we've got an exciting project of designing a new range of water coolers for the American market, which is the biggest market in the world for water coolers, and that's going quite well as well. Next year, we're shipping the first water coolers to the USA. I would be disappointed if we're not twice as big within 2 or 3 years from now, with washing machines and water coolers. And then we've got to look at the next thing to follow on from washing machines.
Mark Patterson for Made in Llanidweir in Newton Aycliffe.